What's up, leaders? It's Mzleena here, and this is for another session of Moments with Mzleena. Now, this is my first session, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm just gonna wing it. Today on Moments with Mzleena, we're gonna talk about how to get a meet and greet with your favorite idol, how to get a Q&A session, or just sneak on into a sound check. Well, not sneak, not gonna do that. But we are gonna just speak some good ideas into existence from our lips to Bantan's ears. Today I am going to talk about my ideas for the up-and-coming BTS tour 2019, and I know it's not here yet, but I really think that there's some things that they can tweak. I've been to 5 BTS concerts, and every year there's always something that either Derica or I, we will say something, and lo and behold, the next year it's there. This year is no different. So we're going to talk about the Grammys.
And the Grammy goes to...
The boys did excellent. I am so proud of Jungkook's, J-Hope, and Yoongi's English skills. They improved a lot. We just got to give them a round of applause. Because Namjoon, you're going to be out of a job in a little bit. You don't need to translate no more for those boys coming up because they're holding their own. And that's why it's so good to have them here. To have that international flow of language, love, music, respect, culture, all combined in one place. Like I said, the Grammys was excellent. The boys presented great. In June, stop playing now. You know, you up there saying that you want to do a collab with Lady Gaga when we really know it's going to be with her. Okay? I'm just saying. And like I said, I have some ideas for the up-and-coming 2019 BTS tour. Now, these are just my ideas, and I feel like being a fan of BTS, a passionate, loyal fan, that I always try to think of ideas that are outside the box, but it also incorporates bringing the boys with us together. GA tickets, regular GA tickets, that should still stay at $250. But if you want to get things more exciting and be more involved with the boys, I think we got to shell out a little bit of money, but it'll be well worth it. Like, if they go up $100, I think that they should have either autograph or you can get a photo. You know, one or the other. It's going to be like a select few, probably like 50 people, kind of like how KCON does it. You'll buy a ticket and see if you scratch off is either a 50-50 chance or a guaranteed chance of one or the other. So if you pay $350, you can get either a photo with the boys or you can get an autograph. But if you want to get more up close and personal safely, then you can go up to $450, both a photo and autograph. Now, you know, a photo and an autograph with your bias, like I'm willing. I've shelled out a lot of money to go see the boys over the past years, so I know, you know, it's worth it. If you have the money, you should save it and stuff like that. But let's make it go a little bit further. $800. How about photo, autograph, and sound check? Maybe even some other goodies that might be thrown in there. But I think those are really good deals. I think maybe if they had a Q&A session to kind of get one-on-one, to let the new storm of armies really get to know the BTS that we know and love, and let them kind of embrace them more. Speaking of tours, I really am still passionate about the Revlon concert. The Revlon concert is something that's really cool and that I think everyone should be a part of. It's a chance for all the Revlon to show off their albums because, of course, being international, we don't get to hear those albums live. But it's not excluding the vocal line. The vocal line can include theirs. That'll be a good blend. But it's just kind of focusing on their individual projects. Not just so much like the big projects that they're doing, but their own personal projects. So I think that'll be a great idea. This is where I know I'll probably get some feedback, but it's okay because I welcome it, because for me it's, you know, more about safety than the experience. If you're not safe at a concert, if you don't feel secure, if you get hurt, the whole experience of going to a concert to any artist is ruined. along those lines, I have some safety guidelines that I think that maybe Big Hit or other venues should think about before having the boys perform there, just to keep chaos down to a minimum. I love the Lightsticks, but I think that they have to have some kind of mechanism either within the Lightsticks or within the controls of the Lightsticks that will show if someone is in trouble. Either it needs to flash a solid like red and white, or it needs just to stay solid red. Even if the other colors are going to different songs or anything, it will stay a solid red, or have a flashlight or something to show that someone is in trouble. When we were at Citi Field, it was just so chaotic and it was so hot, so much pushing, shoving, just people fainting everywhere. It was weird. I had never felt so scared. I was scared at a BTS concert because it was so many people trying to get to the stage, and through the excitement, they just disregarded their people around them. So they need to have something incorporated in the Lightsticks that would show us as ARMY and as fans and staff members that someone needs help and they can get the help they need immediately. Secondly, if the boys are performing in the city 2 consecutive nights or more, they need to have some kind of cutoff for the wristbands, and to kind of cut down on people going to the show and cutting back in line for the next evening show, and then the people who actually get in line to wait for that next evening show getting pushed back. So my recommendation is at 8 p.m. and I'm saying 8 p.m. because usually 9 times out of 10 the concert's already going inside. They need to give out the wristbands at that time, at 8 p.m. during the show, so that when people come out, you have your wristbands already in place and your ticket. So you have to show your ticket, and then you get your wristband. If you don't have your ticket, then you don't get a wristband and you go to the back of the line, because there was too many people having other people hold their spot, and they go to the concert and come out and then they get right back in line, and it takes away the experience of people who never either seen the boys or had GA, and it was just a lot of chaos, fighting and pushing, and it was just another uncontrolled, just horrible feeling, just horrible experience. So that was mainly at Citi Field. Newark, no, Newark too, because we had the Clapping Girl, and if you guys don't know about the Clapping Girl and the Queen of the Line, then watch our video of our experience in Newark and Citi Field. If you go in line to a show at 8 o'clock, they will give out wristbands. You'll show your ticket, you'll get your wristband for that next show. And then when the people that comes out of the concert, if they have someone holding their line, they have to go to the back. If your wristband is altered, or if it's off, if it's torn, you still go to the back of the line. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Just take care of your wristband. The ones at Citi Field was very durable. You literally had to cut them off. So I feel like that gives everyone it gives everyone a better chance of seeing the boys, and it shows love, and that's what the boys are talking about. And if you're camping, that was another thing. Camping. If you're camping, I think my suggestion, not, it's just me, but being, I've experienced all of this stuff. It's just not me complaining or saying something. I've experienced every single thing that I'm talking about. That's why I'm speaking about it. But I feel that if you're camping, you can't camp probably more than 3 days before the event, because it cuts down on trash, it cuts down on crime, it cuts down on people fighting. It just cuts down on a lot of things. So if you're camping, you shouldn't be there more than 3 days before, because there's no use. When we went to Citi Field, it was just a sea of trash everywhere, and we don't want to represent the boys in that way. We don't want people looking at us and possibly rejecting the boys from performing at certain venues if they know that the barrage of ARMY that's going to come It's going to cause chaos and havoc and trash. I really feel like it's setting a bad example, and it's making probably opportunities for the boys less and less if venues know that this is what's going to happen. I love the fact that the boys perform there, but I feel like they can step it up, and the venues have to stay good, you know, stay true to their word. If they say they're not going to honor a line, they can't honor it, because they go back and forth. That is where the mix-up and the havoc starts, is when one side says something else and then they end up doing something else. It's just too much. So they need to have something in place before any of this happens. And if you say that you're not going to honor a certain line, then don't honor it. Now let's get to the good stuff. I think that the boys should have a selfie box at the concert. What is a selfie box? I'll show you. I'll show you. No, it's not the best. I'm not my sister. My sister is the artist, as you can tell. My sister is the artist.
Can't see none.
Oh, you can't see none? Y'all see her stuff in our videos. Okay. A selfie box is something like this. This is the main stage. The boys come out this way. Here's another center stage. Now they can either go this way to another stage or this way. But right here is the selfie pit. And that is where the money is. Because the selfie pit is an enclosed area that the boys can go down. They can take selfies with the crowd. They can go and interact. But here's the good part. They can upload it to Twitter, or it'll be up on the Jumbotron. And they can upload it themselves instead of them worrying about fan sites getting it. They can get, you know, sites of them taking selfies. Plus, who wouldn't want to be on BTS's website with a selfie next to J-Hope or JK or RM or Jin or V? Who am I? Jimin. Yeah, and him too. I know my sister take over me, Yoongi. Okay, so that's how I feel like it should be in this stage. There's other situations like they could take the round here. On the sides could be selfies. You know, so everyone can get a different look. Or let's see, here's another one. Here's another one. The main stage, and it come out, and then around the red can be selfies. Selfie box. Whatever it is, it's a way for the boys to have control over their own social media and what's uploaded from them at the tours. So that can also be another option. This is just what I had. I always had different ideas, and I've always asked Erica, like, you know, I think this would be a good idea, just like our dope videos, our My City videos, the Not Today video. This is one of my, you know, an idea that I had that I just feel that it's a win-win for both sides, plus it keeps everyone safe. My sister showed me the SASAENG video, and it's just so scary. There's a good healthy way. Like, what I like to see, not what Namjoon's doing at this moment, I would love to know what it, you know, just to make sure he's okay and that he's having fun and he's enjoying. Or if he's sad, I can send him a text and cheer him up, or a tweet, of course. But it's always have to be within respect of them, and that's always my first and foremost intuition, is their respect and privacy and his happiness. I love him more if he's happy, even if he's doing something that, you know, if he say, I don't want to do music anymore, or if I don't do this anymore, whatever he says, and as long as it's making his being at peace, then I will respect him and I will support him. Would I be happy? It's not about how I would feel, but it's about him. So when I see videos of their privacy being invaded in such a aggressive manner, it's very sad. It's very scary, because you never know, you don't realize that that affects us. Be it international fans, you know, sometimes I get worried that that's going to limit their time over here. Or even when they go to Korea, like, you know, it might limit things that they may do when they're at home. And they're doing what they love to do, and I just want them to keep enjoying letting them do what they love to do. So let's just keep it safe out there. And just make sure if we see anything, if we know of anything that may cause a danger, or if someone is being too aggressive, sometimes we just need to show that and just kind of expose that, because that's the only way that we gotta look out for each other. Because pretty soon, you know, hopefully, I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially not the boys, especially not another fan or anything. That is all I have for this moment with the Mzleena. I hope I didn't go too fast. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with so many ideas. I just feel like, you know, the boys can always tweak things a little bit, and especially being an international fan, we don't get all the perks that the Korean fans get. You know, would I love to get a meet and greet with June? Of course. Would I love to go get a picture with him? Yes. So I think that maybe with them being out and exposed, and yeah, would I love for them to come to Cleveland and see the Rock Hall of Fame? Of course, and that's going to happen along with the rep line. Those are going to happen. So I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to love yourself, face yourself, and know yourself. Is that corny?
No, that's good.